Okay. How many of you were able to solve it? Okay. How many of you were able to solve it? हाँ. ओके. रेखा जी आपको कौन से इसमें डाउट था बताओ. बताओ. फिर डाउट था ना आपको, आप आए थे पूछ रहे थे. 2 नंबर. सो रेगुलर फिटनेस प्रोग्राम रहेगा ना. फिटनेस प्रोग्राम कहाँ पर है वो? 2 डाउन. फिटनेस आएगा ना. Guys, you guys can stop now. Stop solving the test, the short test. See, now someone has joined. So late. नहीं मौसी नहीं. I think network issue. Guys, let's start. Which exercises have you guys solved? A and B? Yes. Okay. Fourth also? Third also. Okay. Test number 6. 1 minute. Okay, I'm seeing the answers. Wait are they? Exercise number 1. 1. Flower. Cat. Tree. Animal. Flower. Second, cat. 3. Tree. 4. Animal. 5. Grass. 6th, bird. 7th, garden. 8th, dog. 9th, fence, which I already told you guys. 10th, plant. Okay. Then exercise number 2. 1. Treat. 2. Lay. 3. Make. 4th, bitten. बाइट का थर्ड फॉर्म बिटन, जो आज हम देखने वाले हैं सेकंड फॉर्म थर्ड फॉर्म क्या होता है. 5th, had. 6th, produces. 7th, pick. 8th, fall off. क्लियर? 3 का सबका हो गया है, ऑनलाइन में भी सबका हुआ है. 3 बोल दो. ओके, बता दे जो इजी है. फर्स्ट, ग्रास. सेकंड, पेट. थर्ड, डॉग. फोर्थ, बर्ड. फिफ्थ, एनिमल्स. सिक्स्थ, फ्लावर्स. ओके, सिक्स्थ हो गया ना. सेवेंथ, गार्डन. एट्थ, गेट. नाइन्थ, कैट. 10th, trees. Now solve exercise number 4 for homework. हाँ 4th ही किया था. अच्छा, you skip to 4 directly. मैंने बंद कर दिया. एक मिनट. Trees. 3rd number का ना? Trees. हाँ 10 number. Exercise 3 का number 10. Trees. Okay. Clear? Okay. जिनकी गलत आया है, try resolving it, and before that make sure you do your exercises from the worksheets that I have shared on the group previously. Mostly on Wednesday. Wednesday को छुट्टी थी ना, तब शेयर किया था मैंने. हाँ बोलो. 7 है ना out of 10. That's good, I would say. Okay. We are going to start with unit 7 today. Okay. Highlighting the point again. If you guys have not revised till unit 1 to 6 right now, इसके आगे मैं जो भी पढ़ाने वाली हूँ आप लोगों को समझने नहीं वाला है. ठीक है? Because the portion builds on whatever we have learned till now. Highlighting this point again. Last class में मैंने बोला ही था Friday को Saturday Sunday revise करो करके मैंने बोला भी था. But again highlighting that point. Especially for the ones who have not completed their worksheets. जिन्होंने किया है उनके लिए win-win situation है. You guys are going to excel in this course and speak fluent English. Okay? The ones who have not finished, the ones who have not completed, from now onwards, this course is going to be very, very difficult for you. ठीक है? Clear? Scaring you guys off, but yeah, I have to. ठीक है? Okay, let's start. We are going to start with unit 7. We had a great time. As I had told you guys, in this unit, we are going to discuss past tense. Okay? Past tense. Very good. Let's start with the unit that we have. One second. Okay. Before we start with the unit, we have a small riddle over here. Let's see how many of you guys are going to be able to solve it. Make sure you pay attention, and I'm only going to play it once. Okay? So you guys have to pay attention. You guys can take notes if you want. Ready? Notes अगर आपको लेने हैं तो आप ले सकते हो ना. It's a riddle. It's like a quiz basically.
Taking that internship in a remote mountain lab might not have been the best idea. Pulling that lever with the skull symbol just to see what it did probably wasn't so smart either. But now is not the time for regrets, because you need to get away from these mutant zombies fast. With you are the janitor, the lab assistant, and the old professor. You've gotten a head start, but there's only one way to safety. Across an old road bridge spanning a massive gorge. You can dash across in a minute, while a lab assistant takes 2 minutes. The janitor is a bit slower and needs 5 minutes, and the professor takes a whole 10 minutes, holding onto the ropes every step of the way. By the professor's calculations, the zombies will catch up to you in just over 17 minutes. So you only have that much time to get everyone across and cut the ropes. Unfortunately, the bridge can only hold 2 people at a time. To make matters worse, it's so dark out that you can barely see, and the old lantern you grabbed on your way only illuminates a tiny area. Can you figure out a way to have everyone escape in time? Remember, no more than 2 people can cross the bridge together. Anyone crossing must either hold the lantern or stay right next to it, and any of you can safely wait in the dark on either side of the gorge. Most importantly, everyone must be safely across before the zombies arrive. Otherwise, the first zombie could step on the bridge while people are still on it. Finally, there are no tricks to use here. You can't swing across, use the bridge as a raft, or befriend the zombies.
How many of you
At
understood?
first, it might seem like no matter what you do, you're just a
Wait,
minute.
I pause you. Huh. Sorry. Okay, how many of you understood it? Uh-huh. But it's a riddle. You guys have to just try saying it in English. Mhm. Very good, correct.
Professor take until 5 minutes is little bit slower. That old man he takes 70 minutes and
All the calculations are wrong, Abhishek. What are you doing? No, calculations are wrong. Anybody who got it right?
according to me,
That's why I said you guys can take notes. You could have noted. You could have noted down the timing.
that video is going too fast. Tonight notes.
That's a usual pace. That's a usual pace at which everyone speaks. Okay.
At a time only 2% cross the bridge.
Mhm.
Approx 17 minutes they have. Till 17 minutes.
Overall, 17 minutes they have 17 minutes.
And before 17 minutes, all the person need
All the people.
all the people need to cross that bridge
Hmm.
along with the lantern.
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 Lantern. Now na Hindi hoga. Lantern. English is lantern.
Lantern.
Hmm.
And before, if they can't reach, the zombie come.
The zombies will come.
Zombies will come to another side. If zombies will keep their leg on bridge, and if 3 person will be there on bridge,
On the
bridge
bridge,
will break down.
the bridge will fall down.
Fall down.
The bridge will collapse.
Collapse.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But to solve the riddle, you need the timing, how much they will, each one of them will take. Okay, that was the most important information which you guys have missed out. Okay, so I'm going to play the part again where they say the timing. Make sure you note down the timing because it's little bit related to your maths, we could say. Okay, I think it should be your. No, we have tried. We are on 7th unit now. You should be at this space. Okay? That's the reason we have this riddle at this unit.
In time. Remember, no more than 2 people can cross the bridge together. Anyone crossing must either hold a lantern or stay right next to it, and any of you can safely wait in the dark on either side of the gorge. Most importantly, everyone must be safely across before the zombies arrive. Otherwise, the first zombie could step on the bridge while people are still on it. Finally, there are no tricks to use here.
Okay, the timings. We need the timings. Just 1 minute. Here are your timings. This one is the intern. This one is the professor. This one is lab assistant, and this one is the janitor. Janitor. Basically, housekeeping job होता है वो janitor.
1 minute lab. 1 minute lab.
This is the intern. This is basically the intern. The one who takes 1 minute.
5 minutes.
Lab assistant. And 10 minutes is the professor. That's what I think. Huh? I don't remember the names exactly. Okay, online guys, have you got it?
There was one trick they told.
There are no tricks. There are no tricks, they said. There are no tricks. वो वही बोले कि there are no tricks. You can't use any shortcuts. You need to solve the riddle as it is
The
supposed.
zombies.
Okay. 1 second.
Could step on the bridge while people are still on it. Finally, there are no tricks to use here. You can't swing across, use the the bridge as a raft or befriend the zombies.
Okay. Huh. Lantern. Of course, how will they cross the bridge? They might just fall down. No? Yeah. And there is only one lantern. Janitor. Janitor. Janitor is a person. Janitor. 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 Let's see who solves the fastest. समझ में आया?
But total amount is 17 minutes.
Yes, total time allowed is 17 minutes. Otherwise, the zombies will eat you. So imagine you guys are there. You are there, who is an intern, and you have to make sure everyone escapes on time. Mosmi, how to solve it? You have to solve it. Basically, you have to make sure that everyone crosses, but you have to put them into sequence. For example, who will go first? Who will go second? Who will carry the lantern? The person who is carrying the lantern needs to come back, right?
Okay.
Now
there 2% can go along with now.
Yeah, one time 2 people can cross the bridge.
Yeah. So if 2 people are
2 people, people's नहीं होता. 2 people.
2 people and over
English. I can't hear Hindi. English. I don't understand Hindi.
Yeah.
Tell me in English.
If the 2 people, one of professor and second one is 1 minute wala, can you tell what
The intern.
for you?
He's the intern.
If the both people are going together, they cross the bridge with 10 minutes, okay?
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, and if
English. Aditya, try explaining in English. Go on. Yes, Arjun.
after that, remember 2 people are going together, so.
But you need the lantern. You need the lantern.
He will come back in 1 minute. Later, right? 11 minutes. No. Take only take.
Understood. I wrote it wrong. Wait. Then 11 minutes okay. Then
Lab assistant. 1 minute.
lab assistant will go with.
This one.
Lab assistant takes 2 minutes, not 1 minute.
No, lab assistant will take 5 minutes.
Lab assistant will take 5 minutes.
Then lab assistant and intern will go together.
Okay.
It will take 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And this intern will come back.
Intern will come back. 1 minute.
And then intern.
17 minutes हो गए ना बेटे यहाँ पर?
Suppose A is the
A is?
A is 1 minute, okay, and 2 is B, and 5 is C, and 10 is
Yeah, you have to change the names.
yeah. Just I'm change.
Huh.
There is one bridge.
Correct.
And the A and B will go along and cross this bridge.
Okay.
Okay. So A and B will here after 2 minutes.
Will be on the other side.
Other side 2 minutes. So A will stay here and B will come back.
B will come back.
Along with the help.
Who takes 2 minutes?
Who takes 2 minutes?
Who
2
minutes.
takes 2 minutes.
That's why I said that. Who takes 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Okay.
After that, B and C will go along with cross this bridge. Because C has 5 minutes.
Okay.
And the B has 2 minutes.
Okay.
And the B stay here and C come back. So total 5 minutes. Okay. And come C after that, and C and D will go here because C takes 10 minutes. D takes 10 minutes and C takes 5 minutes. So both will cross this bridge. You can count.
What is the total duration?
5 to 15 10 to 70.
Okay.
And after telling them, they will cut the fees.
Are you sure about
Yeah,
that?
I'm
part?
sure.
Because I'm sure they have solved it in a different way. You might have to explain that again.
You can see here.
5. Okay. But who goes back over here?
Yes, C. C
will take 9 minutes again, na? Then if he goes back.
5 na? C5 na?
So even if that is there, he will take 5 minutes, na? So ये 5 की जगह पे और time हो जाएगा ना? कुछ तो calculation कर रहा था. वापस explain करो.
Try solving this way. वो return भी आएगा ना, return का time
Let's try it again. Okay, tell me. Tell me.
I am just counting only outside.
You didn't count the return time. Okay. Krishan, do you want to try?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, try.
Yes, here in this case, we are working the family nutrition. So we have 4 people with difference in the speed. Like one person
Correct.
completes in 1 minute, second janitor can complete the brief in 2 minutes, and third is 5 minutes, fourth is 10 minutes. So the order one.
Correct.
So
Professor.
So okay, I can put it in A, B, C, right?
Sure. You can just put it the way you want. Yep. You will just need to tell us the duration. Yep.
Yes. First, I'll start with A and B. So I'll take 2 minutes to close all the bridge.
2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes. And I'll come back. A
Okay.
will come back.
Who takes 1 minute?
Who will take 1 minute? Probably 3 minutes.
Okay.
Then C and D, 5 minutes and 10 minutes, they will work together. And it will take 10 minutes to close all the bridge. Right?
Okay.
So totally 3 plus 10, 13. Now we have only 4 minutes left. It means so the letter has come back. So the second one, the B, the general, will come back to the letter, and the general will take the first one along with her and to throw the real points.
Very good. That is how it is solved. Actually, I feel in the video also. Krishan ji, आपने वीडियो नहीं ना जाके देखा?
मेरे 4-5 कौन सी बात और
That's what happens. Last time in one class, I remember we were solving it for almost 45-50 minutes and they were not letting me go ahead. I was telling them, let's look at the solution. They were not letting me go ahead. They were like, we want to solve this. And we spent the whole class in that. It took almost 40-50 minutes, still no one was able to solve it.
I was selecting the first guy, like only the fastest guy. I was thinking to take him along with the lander. That is the utilization.
Okay.
First, the try is for 19 minutes. Then it was 20. Third was for 20. Fourth was for 20. Fifth one it took 5 long range.
Okay. Great. Okay. Cool. Okay, everyone understood, right? Let's look at the video. Of course, we are going to see the how it is solved again. Okay, see the part again. Don't worry. What Krishanji explained, basically. Okay, ready? Anybody else wants to try it again? No? Okay.
At first, it might seem like no matter what you do, you're just a minute or two short of time. But there is a way. The key is to minimize the time wasted by the 2 slowest people by having them cross together. And because you'll need to make a couple of return trips with the lantern, you'll want to have the fastest people available to do so. So, you and the lab assistant quickly run across with the lantern, though you have to slow down a bit to match your pace. After 2 minutes, both of you are across, and you, as the quickest, run back with the lantern. Only 3 minutes have passed. So far, so good. Now comes the hard part. The professor and the janitor take the lantern and cross together. This takes them 10 minutes, since the janitor has to slow down for the old professor, who keeps muttering that he probably shouldn't have given the zombies night vision. By the time they're across, there are only 4 minutes left, and you're still stuck on the wrong side of the bridge. But remember, the lab assistant has been waiting on the other side, and she's the second fastest of the group. So she grabs the lantern from the professor and runs back across to you. Now, with only 2 minutes left, the two of you make the final crossing. As you step on the far side of the gorge, you cut the ropes and collapse the bridge behind you, just in the nick of time. Maybe next summer you'll just stick to the library.
कृष्ण जी हाँ उन्होंने ही तो दिया आंसर
मेरा कहना है कि वो भी सेम लास्ट स्टेप में वही बोलता है
इसलिए आज मैं कृष्ण जी वीडियो देख के नहीं आया था
So there are two options, I think. There are two options. A and B, they can shuffle, man.
A and B can shuffle.
They are taking up, the same time.
But yeah, what you said was similar to what they have given as a response, so it's fine. You guys understood, right? Okay. Make sure you sharpen your mind because there are going to be some more riddles which come in the next few sessions. Okay. So make sure you guys are concentrated. Understand? It might not be math related, but related. Okay. Some of them might be based on maps. Yes. Tell me. You were saying something? Okay, let's come to the unit that we have.
So there are two solutions, man.
Uh-huh.
Two solutions. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, please do that. Okay. Now next, over here, you have the first exercise, the top 8 leisure time activities in the United States. What do we mean by leisure time activities? The activities that we do in our free time. Those are your leisure time activities. Okay. Now, some of them have been given over there. What I want you to do is check the activities that you do in your free time. आप लोग जो आपके फ्री टाइम में एक्टिविटी करते हो वो जल्दी से टिक करो. Okay. Now, next, you have to write down 3 more activities. You have to write down 3 other activities that you do in your free time. Other activities मतलब क्या? जो यहाँ पर नहीं mention है. For example, I like to scold my students in my free time. Walking. Okay, you can include that. You can just write it down. Done? Okay. Now we come to the main part. What are your favorite leisure time activities? Rekha ji, you can start. What are your favorite leisure time activities?
My favorite leisure time activities.
Leisure.
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 Leisure. Leisure.
Leisure.
My favorite leisure time activity means
Activities are verb,
writing, reading, and spend with family time. Spending time with family, and go outside with family.
Okay. That's fine, that's enough. What about you, Abhishek?
My leisure time activities are see social media and walking. Scroll social media, walking, cleaning house.
Cleaning house?
Yes.
Wow.
Spending
Okay.
time with family.
Okay. That's it? Okay. Divya, what about you?
My leisure time activities are watching series and going out with friends and doing shopping. Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Okay. Next time call me also for shopping.
Sure.
Yes. Aditya, what about you? One leisure activity of Aditya I already know, like reading. Just like me. This weekend we might have our book club meeting. A reminder. So finish the book.
My leisure activity is reading book.
My favorite leisure
My favorite
are
leisure activities are reading books and the fun activity with my friends. These both are my favorite.
Okay.
And the rest of I'm watching, scrolling reels or playing chess in my mobile.
Okay. Great. Are you guys observing how well you guys are making sentences? Okay. Uh, Arjun, you can start.
Uh, my my favorite leisure time activities are watching TV, reading books, and spending time with my family.
Okay, very good. You just copied what here. These guys said. No, it's similar. It could be similar. I am not saying you copied, but okay. Krishanji.
Yes, ma'am. My leisure activities are reading books and writing. And if I get time in the evening, I go for a walk in the garden.
Wow.
And then I spend time with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get more time, then in the late evening, I'll watch movies.
Wow, that's nice.
So that spends my time.
Correct. That's something like me. I do that.
Daytime over the evening time. That depends on that.
Okay, great. Mohsin. आज मोहसिन की आवाज सुनाई आई क्या हमें? Yes, Mohsin, please go on. Yes, I can hear you. Mohsin, you're on mute if you're trying to speak. डर गया, I guess. Yes, Mohsin. Yes, now you're audible.
Favorite activities, reading book and watching movies.
Okay, great. Ajit.
Yes, ma'am. My favorite leisure activities are reading books and spend time with my family and play sports.
Wow, very good. Tanzila.
Yes, ma'am. My favorite leisure time activities are reading books, watching TV, and spending time with family and friends.
Very good. Mosmi, last but not the least.
My leisure time activities are spending time with family, playing with my dog, and also cooking new recipes.
Cooking new recipes. Wow.
Yes.
That's great. Next time you try a new recipe, please share it with me also so that I can try something. Invite us. Invite us, yes.
Of course.
Of course, yes. Okay, great. Understood how to answer this question. My leisure time activities, you guys know mostly I like to watch TV, I like to read. I don't like to spend time with people. I like to harass my students whenever I'm free, so I send them extra worksheets whenever I get time so that I can harass them. But yes, I like playing games also if I get extra free time. Okay, that's a little bit that I like doing. Okay, next part. Here we have a conversation. Now I'm going to play the conversation directly because we have less time. Here, make sure you pay attention to how the sentences are being framed. Okay, how the sentences are being framed. That is mostly in your past tense.
Unit 7. We had a great time. Page 44, Exercise 2, Conversation. Did you do anything special? Part A. Listen and practice.
Is it audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's audible.
So, what did you do last weekend, Meg? Oh, I had a great time. I went to a karaoke bar and sang with some friends on Saturday. How fun! Did you go to Lucky's? No, we didn't. We went to that new place downtown. How about you? Did you go anywhere? No, I didn't go anywhere all weekend. I just stayed home and studied for today's Spanish test. Our test is today? I forgot about that. Don't worry. You always get an A.
Today one student was asking me, tell me the poet's name. I'm like, I am not sure about the poet's name. How am I supposed to tell you whether it's correct or wrong? And फिर वो मुझे पूछती है इसका आंसर बताओ. मैंने उसको बोला like थीम पोएम्स में यूजुअली थीम रहता है ना कि थीम एक्सप्लेन करो करके. सो उसने मुझे पूछा इसका थीम क्या है. मैंने उसको बोला किचन. किचन. मैंने बोला थोड़ा तो पढ़ के आ जाती समझ जाती हूँ इसमें क्या बोल रहा है करके. Actually the theme is kitchen in that. So basically the poet is talking about the discrimination and usually हम अभी अपने mates को कैसे बोलते हैं कि kitchen में बैठ के खाओ करके. तो in previous time whenever there were blacks involved they used to ask them to sit separately and eat. Basically they're talking about the discrimination which used to happen few years back, right, in American literature. So the theme is kitchen कि kitchen में बैठ के खाओ, that type of theme. So मैंने उसको सिर्फ kitchen बोला तो उसको नहीं समझ क्या बोलूं. Okay, next part.
Page 44, Exercise 2, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Meg do on Sunday afternoons? So, Meg, what do you do on Sunday? I stayed home in the morning. I just watched TV and read. How about in the afternoon? Oh, I worked. I have a part-time job at the university bookstore. I didn't know you had a job. Yeah, I'm a cashier there. I work every Sunday from 2 to 5.
Okay. What does Meg do on Sunday afternoons?
She's a cashier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she stayed home in the morning, she watched TV and read, she worked in the afternoon. Okay. Read. Read the past tense. Read. Okay. Yeah, we are going to look at that, don't worry. Okay, we are quickly going to cover the grammar topic. It might just take 10 minutes, okay? It's getting late, I know, but let's quickly cover it before we break for the day. Okay, next we have simple past tense over here. Now, before we go to simple past tense, you guys need to understand the forms of verbs that we have. Okay, forms of verbs, if you guys remember, we have three forms of verbs. We have V1, V2, V3. V1 is the base form of the verb, which is also called root form of the verb. जब हम verb को as it is use कर रहे हैं. For example, if I say drink, walk, right? Walk लेते हैं पहले क्योंकि वो फिर speak बाद में आएगा. Walk, right? उसको मुझे अगर past tense में change करना है, how will I say it? Walked. ed add कर दिया, walked हो गया. In V2, V3, the verbs with ed remain as it is. Okay. Now the verbs which end with ed are called regular verbs. Regular verbs. It's there on your screen also. Regular verbs. क्योंकि वो हमेशा ed form में ही change होते हैं. For example, if I say walk, walked, right? Talk, talked. Arrive, arrived. Okay? Send. Okay, good. मुझे लगा वे बोलेंगे सब sended. I was waiting for that. Okay, it's sent. Okay? Now the word sent becomes your irregular verb.
Wait for 2 minutes.
When there is verb, learn. So I have seen people using learn as well as learn. Which will be correct?
Learn. Ma'am, it's just went outside, so you have to wait for 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm googling learn.
Learn and learn. I see people using both of learn. Learn.
Everyone can join the conversation. Both are correct. Yes, the second form of the word learn is either learnt or learnt. Both are correct. Yes. ऐसा कंफ्यूजन क्यों करता है इंग्लिश समझ में नहीं आता. There are some. Huh? No, today I will go direct. नहीं. हाँ, एक है.
What did I miss? Okay. Guys, am I audible? Okay. Sorry for the distraction. As I was saying, send becomes your irregular verb because it doesn't end with ed. Now there are many verbs which have an irregular pattern of changing. Why do we call them irregular verbs? Because वो इनका एक particular form नहीं है जिसमें वो change होंगे. Okay, for example, if we say the word speak, spoke, spoken, drive, drove, driven. Okay, go, went, gone. Very good. Screen पे है इसके लिए सबने बोल दिया मस्त. Very good. Next, write, wrote, written. Okay. So most of them will have irregular pattern of changing. Same pattern में वो change नहीं होंगे. That's why they are called irregular verbs. Okay. Of course, you guys have to find at least 5 irregular verbs every day and try to write them down in V1, V2, V3 form. Okay, of course there are terms for it. You can remember the terms, but the easiest way to remember them is V1, V2, V3. Okay, or column 1, column 2, column 3. ऐसे करके भी याद रख सकते हो because we don't need to remember the terms. We need to understand the usage. Understood? Another thing. There are some verbs which do not change at all. For example, if I say the word put, how will you say it in past tense? Put it. Put. Correct. Same way हमारा word है read, read. सिर्फ उसका sound change होता है but spelling change नहीं होती. I read a book last night. ठीक है? Yes, tell me. Cut, put. और एक दो words है hit. Hitted नहीं होता hit. Okay. There are many words like that. So for this irregular verbs mostly, you need to remember some of them which are important for us. Okay. If you go to Google Drive, if you take the efforts of going to the Google Drive link, you will find at least 25 to 30 words which we use in everyday life. ठीक है? Take that effort and write them down in your notebook. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Learn.
ED wala learned and T wala learned, right? Now, this is the difference between American English and British English. If you guys remember, in the first session I had told you, the one with ED will be your British English and the one with T will be your American English, correct? Or did I say it vice versa? Am I correct or did I say it vice versa? नहीं लिखा है. Okay. हाँ. That's the only difference between American English and British English. There are 2-3 more words which you will find like this. Enroll with L, enroll with single L and enroll with double L. Okay. लास्ट टाइम एक स्टूडेंट था बहुत उसको थोड़ा सा खुद को देशना समझ रहा था तो एनरोल का मैसेज भेजा था मैंने उसको कि एनरोल इन आवर कोर्स करके वो बोलते हैं आपने गलत स्पेलिंग की है करके ठीक है तो उसको मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट निकाला गूगल करके और उसको भेजा कि बाबा तू पहले सीख कि कितने टाइप की इंग्लिश होती है और फिर मुझे मैसेज कर कि मैंने गलत लिखा है करके
But the spelling of color is also like
Correct.
two spellings there, right?
COLOR is your American English and COLOUR is your British English, which we use generally.
That's the spelling with like certain class, like in our school. We learned there.
Correct. If you guys must have been in SSC board or CBSC board, you must have learned COLOUR. If you must have been in ICSC board, you must have learned COLOR.
Oh.
Mostly, okay. It might differ, but mostly that's what I have observed when you teach for school level. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now coming to the simple past tense. Now in simple past tense we use the V2 form of the verb, that is our second column. Okay. Now what are the uses of your simple past tense? We use simple past tense to talk about an action that took place in some point of time in the past. For example, I said I read a book. I read a book last night. Action हुआ, खत्म हो गया वहीं पर. If I say I'm reading a book, मतलब मैं अभी भी उसको read कर रही हूँ. But I read a book last night. वो action हुआ past में, खत्म हो गया, उसका relation अभी present के साथ में कुछ भी नहीं है. Remember this point because this we are going to again discuss in 10th unit. एक tense है जिसका relation present से होता है, but फिर भी वो present में आता है. Okay, that's the reason. Next, it is used to express an action that took place over a period of time in the past. कि कुछ समय तक वो action चला. I worked in MIT from 2020 to 2023. Okay, so the action went on for some duration. ठीक है, but still the action happened in the past, got over in the past. Clear? Very good. This tense, like simple present tense, can be used to talk about a habitual action or a repeated action in the past. कि हम past में कोई action repeatedly करते थे, but अभी हम वो action नहीं करते. Okay. Example: we often went to Shimla to spend our summer vacation. We often went to Shimla to spend our summer vacation. Okay. So we are talking about the repeated action that we used to do in the past, but अभी हम नहीं करते हैं वो action. Used to. Same instance के लिए हम used to भी use कर सकते हैं. US, ED and to. Used to. But ये used to helping verb तरह use हो रहा है, main verb की तरह use नहीं हो रहा है. हम इस्तेमाल के लिए use नहीं use कर रहे हैं. For the meaning of the word, हाँ, for the meaning of the word इस्तेमाल कि हम use कर रहे हैं. I'm using a marker. हाँ, तो उसके लिए नहीं use कर रहे. I used to go to school. तो go ये main verb है हमारा. Used to is just like helping verb. But it can be only used to talk about an action which we used to do repeatedly, but अभी हम वो action नहीं करते. Same use, just the words change over here. Okay.
Used or use?
Used to. ED है but ED silent रहता है. हमें उसको pronounce जैसे कि learned मैंने बोला तो learned ऐसे बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. Same way used to. Okay, I don't need to pronounce harshly the part. It's not needed.
So you never say I used to. It's always used to.
हाँ, we don't have to stress on the D part. Okay, अगर वो sound निकल गया naturally, that's fine. But we don't have to try to put that D because T का sound भी है and T and D का sound similar है. Correct? That's the reason. Understood? हाँ, most of the times D के साथ में अगर T आता है और T के साथ में D आता है तो D का sound silent हो जाता है.
Second form use करना है ना form use करना है.
तो पास्ट टेंस में सेकंड फॉर्म ही यूज करना है ना, इसलिए तो हम सेकंड फॉर्म देखे. अभी तक हमने फर्स्ट फॉर्म यूज करना सीख लिया सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में. अभी जैसे हम पास्ट टेंस की बात कर रहे हैं, हमें सेकंड फॉर्म ही यूज करना है, एक्सेप्ट व्हेन वी मेक नेगेटिव सेंटेंस एंड इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस. ओके, now that is where we come to the sentence structures. If we are making a positive sentence, हम V2 form of the verb use करेंगे. Okay, I go to school हम सिंपल प्रेजेंट में बोलेंगे, पास्ट में बोलेंगे I went to school. I went to school yesterday, क्योंकि एक ही बार गए थे, हम बार बार एक्शन की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर. ठीक है. Same way, if we are making our negative sentence, then we will use the word did. Now, this is very important. This is an error which everyone makes. Did ये हमारा डू का V2 फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब है. ओके, अभी डिड हम V2 फॉर्म में ऑलरेडी यूज कर रहे हैं डू को, तो इसके लिए हम वर्ब को फर्स्ट फॉर्म में ही रखेंगे. वर्ब को वापस सेकंड फॉर्म में यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. दिस इज अ कॉमन मिस्टेक विच एवरीवन मेक्स. आई डिडंट न्यू, इट्स आई डिडंट नो. ओके, आई डिडंट न्यू नहीं होगा. जैसे हम डज यूज करते हैं तो हम वापस वर्ब के साथ में एस नहीं डालते, तो यहाँ पर वैसे ही हमें डिड यूज कर रहे हैं, इसके लिए वापस V2 नहीं करना है, V1 एज इट इज यूज करना है.
बस एक ही बार.
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. वेरी गुड. अंडरस्टूड. सेम वे ऑफ कोर्स इंटरोगेटिव अगर हम सेंटेंस बना रहे हैं, we will use the word did because the helping verb in the simple past tense is the word did. Understood? Clear?
Yes.
I try to be as slow as possible today. Okay, quickly write down the rules, guys. And you will solve the exercise A for homework. जल्दी से लिख लो ना, कीवर्ड्स लिख लो. आप नहीं तो जा सकते हो, बाकी सबको लिखना है फिर. तो you can take a picture from someone or you can take it from the, हाँ नोट्स में होगा ना. मोहसिन का कैमरा ऑफ है, अर्जुन का कैमरा ऑफ है, अजीत का कैमरा ऑफ है, मौसमी का कैमरा ऑफ है. वेरी गुड.
मैं देख रही हूँ.
कैमरा ऑन रख के भी लिख सकते हो मौसमी. हम वैसे भी आपको नहीं देख रहे हैं. आज रेखा मैम सुपर फास्ट लिख रहे, एकदम एकदम सुपर फास्ट. Guys, tomorrow, if like I am still trying to understand how the things work tomorrow, so if tomorrow there are any congestions, then I might keep it online class tomorrow. छुट्टी नहीं है, क्लास है. अभी कोई छुट्टी नहीं होगी एक्सेप्ट सैटरडे. सैटरडे का मैंने आप लोगों को ऑलरेडी इन्फॉर्म कर दिया था. आई एम नॉट. हाँ, सैटरडे संडे छुट्टी रहेगी ऑफ कोर्स. हाँ, दिस सैटरडे विल बी अ हॉलिडे. दिस सैटरडे, हाँ दिस सैटरडे. Book club, we might have the meeting on Sunday. I might be back in the afternoon and we'll connect in the evening, Sunday evening. Okay.
I'll come to offline class for Wednesday.
For Wednesday?
Yes.
Or from Wednesday?
No, only for Wednesday.
Only for Wednesday. Okay.
Yes.
I'll make sure I carry the tiffins on Wednesday. Just message me once in the afternoon,
Okay,
please.
okay. Because I need 7 and last 2
Okay.
minutes copy that.
Okay. I think it will be difficult to carry tiffins on Wednesday. Okay, because I have my paper. You might have to take it later. मैं वहाँ पर आके आपके यहाँ पर आके दे
No problem. That's okay.
मैं आपके यहाँ पर आऊंगी तो दे दूंगी. मैं आपको वो इन्फॉर्म कर दूंगी. I'll come one day.
Yes. Yes.
Plan for book club. Which book we selected?
We had selected the Hidden Hindu. The same book. We haven't finished it yet. हाँ, we haven't finished it yet. Aditya, have we finished it? We haven't. We'll try to finish it by this Saturday, okay?
Alright.
Because I need to really get into reading. It's my night and
Now I'm very tired. Now I will go on rest.
I can see you are already sleeping over here. मुझे लगा और 2 मिनट ऐसे मैं बोलते रहूंगी आदित्य नीचे गिर जाएगा डायरेक्ट. Guys, you will solve the exercise for homework. The exercise after this grammar topic. The same in front of you. Yep. And the ones who are joining online, I want all your worksheets to be submitted by Sunday. Otherwise, I am not going to allow you in the class from Monday. And this is the last warning. I'm giving you time till Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. Examples मत लिखो, सिर्फ uses लिखो. Examples तो आपको मिल जाएंगे इसमें. V1, V2 form, V3 form. V3 form अभी हम यूज नहीं करेंगे. V3 form हम 10th यूनिट में यूज करेंगे. Okay.
How many units are there in the book?
We have total 16 units.
16 units. Okay.
Yep. We are still on 6th unit. And we have to finish till 12th unit faster. उसके आगे के units काफी easy है.
Okay.
Like उसके आगे के units में grammar topic नहीं है, समझ के चलो. We have more of speaking practice over there.
Okay.
Okay. Write down the rule of those 3 verbs also which I told you. Third verb also, which don't change at all. Put. Also, this weekend I'm going to give you the assignment. Like I'll give you the topics tomorrow. You guys have to make a presentation. Okay, and you guys need to give me that presentation on. कोई कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहा है, मैं ही बोल देता. On like I thought आएंगे suggestions कौन से दिन पे आपको देना है. Okay, you will give those presentations on Friday.
Depends on what is
नहीं, एक ही दिन काम करेगा उसमें, नहीं करेगा. Sorry, Christian, tell me.
No, what is the topic of the presentation?
I'll give the topics tomorrow. If you guys, wait, I had selected the topic. The topic is whatever your work profile is. You guys have to elaborate it to us, but in presentation. Okay, you guys have to elaborate it to us as if we are 5 years old.
Presentation is the PPT can make or 1 minute?
Sir, presentation PPT में ही रहता है.
बच्चे हैं.
हाँ. अभी फॉर एग्जांपल ये हमें बताएंगे कि मैं इंटीरियर डिजाइनर हूँ, तो मुझे थोड़ी समझेगा क्या होता है. हम लोग ओके कोई टाइप का डिजाइनर है, तो ऐसे बताओ कि मैं 5 साल की हूँ, तो you'll have to go in depth as much as possible. Same way if Aditya says, Aditya, what's your profile? See, I don't know what that is. So he has to explain, and of course he has to explain what work he does also in that. Okay, same way for Abhishek. Sorry, time duration. There is no time duration, but 7-8 minutes would be enough, I guess.
7-8 minutes. 5 to 7 batch.
Someone will be explain on their self more than 10 minutes. Then
That's fine. Na? Let us at least make it first. Let's see how many of you guys do it. That's the question first. For example, if Abhishek tells me, Abhishek, what do you do? I'm a railway contractor. I don't know what that means. You have to explain it to me. But in a presentation. हाँ? आप आपका प्रोफाइल एक्सप्लेन करोगे शेड्यूल दैट भी उसके लिए आएगा इनके पीपीटी के लिए इनके प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए 1 घंटा आराम से लगेगा we will need to dedicate one day to only Rekha ma'am because she does more work than all of us. I'm sure about that. Yes, I know how difficult it is. मुझे सिर्फ खाना बना के इंस्टीट्यूट आने में इतना डिफिकल्टी होती है. I can't imagine the other things. Yes. Understood तंजीला नहीं आपको भी बनाना है ना ऐसे थोड़ी होता है तंजीला कृष्ण जी मोहसिन अर्जुन एंड अजित तो वैसे चले गए मतलब बिना बाय बोले लेट हो रहा है तो बिना बाय बोले बाय बाय okay pass on the message to others also someone please take up the initiative of posting it in the group that we have this activity this अपने नोट्स में है हाँ यूनिट 7 में है ठीक है will be held on Friday. Okay, I think that's enough time, right? Considering most of you might have a holiday tomorrow, work from home tomorrow, right? Because of that Pune ka Anandi Yatra, some road diversions, I don't know. That's what I know. I don't know what it is. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. हाँ 20 तारीख खत्म हो जाएगा 20-22 मैक्स 21 मुझे भी ले चलो मेरा पता है बहुत बुरा किया है मेरे साथ में इन लोगों ने मेरा एग्जाम एक कल जो था ना पेपर वो उन्होंने पोस्टपोन कर दिया है और 27th दिसंबर को रखा है सो आई कांट प्लान एनीथिंग फॉर द मंथ एंड year end month end no I don't go anywhere because it's already crowded everywhere so I prefer going when there is no one